I want it to be like a one-man play that has some songs in it. I want it to be a comedy routine that makes you cry. And if I miss one beat, I could have had that. I could have had that one person crying and then laughing, not just crying. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's perfect, oh my God. I want people to enjoy life. And have you ever seen some moment in a movie that made you cry because it was so special, right? That's where I'm at, you know? And right before I go on, I'm doing a speed run of the whole show. So I go, ba, keywords, beat, pa, boom, zoom, pa, bum, 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 to the end, break, go, thank you, good night, poof. The first open book tour, like 10 years ago, where I was talking about sobriety and how great it is and how shameful I feel and oh my God, these guilty things I did, I can't believe it. I would go to these AA meetings, and I remember I went to one in Nashville, and I was talking about how guilty I felt for cheating and how guilty I felt for lying and using and stealing, and I felt such shame. And this old man said, shut the fuck up. And I said, what? What the fuck? What? And he goes, shame and guilt is just another form of you being selfish, just thinking about the way you feel. He goes, shut up and do something about it. And at that moment, I mean, look at this. Ooh, damn, I mean, look at that, oh my God. That's what I'm talking about. There's no time for shame and guilt. You're either gonna fucking do something or you're not. You're wasting my fucking time. And that's what's so beautiful about this show is I don't feel guilty or shameful for anything because I'm being blunt and honest. And if anybody's mad at me, it's the truth. I just want to get it out there so I can move on and go to the next stage of my life. And I get to play these sold out beautiful shows like this about how great life is. Wow. If you live out of gratitude, nothing will let you down. All of this is an added bonus, you see, because I've already seen what hell looks like. So now I'm not focusing more on just the fact that, oh, look, I'm sober. I'm like, now that I'm sober, let's move past that and let's move on to the point of what are you gonna do with all those tools that you just found? Well, one thing that you find is all these things from your past creep up and they make you into who you are today, except for today you're fearless because of sobriety. So you're not afraid to talk about them. You're not afraid to talk about the awkward situations that you might have had with your dad that shaped you the way you are, or the conversations you had with past lovers that really stapled in that you were no good at loving. You know, there's so many beautiful points in life that I haven't even touched on yet. But the beautiful part about this show is it's the ability to laugh at yourself. Because like I say in the show, if I couldn't laugh at myself like I do, I would just cry. Because everything is just so precious to me, even the bad and even the good. So it's the next step of recovery. It's the actual living, and stop using sobriety and recovery as your crutch. It's standing on your own 2 feet, calling yourself a father, calling yourself a man, and learning from all the things that you did, past mistakes, but just going ahead and opening up and admitting them and maybe realizing that some of them were some beautiful milestones. You know, some of them were pretty awkward too. But awkward, cryptic, dark, crying, laughing, these are the moments that make beauty in this world. Not material things anymore for me. It's not money for me anymore. It's not alcohol, not drugs, of course. It's not sex, it's making love. It's intimacy and connection. These moments really impacted the way I love other people and the way I accept and I trust people. And I think some people might just think it's a comedy show and then I walk off and I'm like, that was dope. But I just go backstage and I just gotta sit for a second. And then I think, God, this is what I do for a living. I'm so blessed, you know? Because it's a beautiful thing to me. But I like to be alone after the shows. I just like to be alone. I don't like to celebrate it. But Blue October, I'll be like, yo, you know?